In this module, we cover virtual machine instances or VMs. VMs are the most common infrastructure component, and in GCP, they're provided by Compute Engine. A VM is similar but not identical to a hardware computer. VMs consist of a virtual CPU, some amount of memory, disk storage, and an IP address. Compute Engine is GCP's service to create VMs. It is very flexible and offers many options, including some that can't exist in physical hardware. For example, a micro VM shares a CPU with other virtual machines, so you can get a VM with less capacity at a lower cost. Another example of a function that can't exist in hardware is that some VMs offer burst capability, meaning that the virtual CPU will run above its rated capacity for a brief period using the available shared physical CPU. The main VM options are CPU, memory, disks, and networking. Now, this is going to be a very robust module. There's a lot of detail to cover here with how virtual machines work on GCP. First, we'll start with the basics of Compute Engine, followed by a quick little lab to get you more familiar with creating virtual machines. Then, we'll look at the different CPU and memory options that enable you to create different configurations. Next, we'll look at images and the different disk options available with Compute Engine. After that, we will discuss very common Compute Engine actions that you might encounter in your day to day job. This will be followed by an in depth lab that explores many of the features and services covered in this module. Let's get started with an overview of Compute Engine.